We are going gluten-free, just me and Spencer. The kids can still have their stuff. Years ago I went to the doctors. I did pregnancy tests and they were all negative, but I thought I must have been pregnant because like I just had like all this fluttering in my stomach pains, and it turned out it was IBS. So yeah, it's nothing too bad, so I've just put up with it. I just get really bloated, I look pregnant. Another one of the reasons I thought I was pregnant, like my belly goes out here, it's quite embarrassing. But it's nothing that I can't put up with. Then as I've been looking into gluten-free, I get joint pain, I'm fatigued. Basically, I'm hoping that this is just going to be a one fix thing, and I'm going to do this day and I'm going to be like, woohoo, all my life problems are resolved. Probably won't work like that, but let's give it a go and see what happens. It is my first week doing it, so I may have made errors. Don't take this as gospel, but I think I've done it right. I am looking forward to giving it a go. I'm hoping, like I said, that we're both going to be like, yeah, we got all this energy, we're on top of the world, and no joint pain, and no more looking pregnant. I'm hoping I'm going to lose weight. That's the part I need to weigh myself, actually. I have to remember to do that in the morning. I don't weigh midday, I like to weigh in the morning. So this is our first gluten-free meal. I haven't been gluten-free all day because the shopping arrived this afternoon. So we're going to start with this meal, which is pizzas. We're all tired, we can't bother to cook. So we've got 2 pizzas and we'll have a little bit of salad with it. And these will go between us, so I'll let you know how they are. This looks really good. So I've got 1 slice of the margarita and 1 slice of the fungi thing with a bit of salad and some balsamic glaze. I'm looking forward to that. Balsamic. So that was nice. Thumbs up from you. What are you doing? Why are you being weird? Do you like it or not?
Yeah, no, very good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Finishing it myself.
I do feel like full though, but
No, I have a baby.
is it full or blow? I don't know. And obviously I've been eating gluten things through the day because I had to wait for the shopping delivery to start. So yeah, time will tell. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Oh, someone else wants.
For my cereal this morning, I'm having the gluten-free Go-Free cornflakes. I've got almond milk on them. No, Oatly. Normal milk is gluten-free, but we've run out, so yeah, I'm having Oatly on mine. The cereal was lovely. To be honest, I didn't really think it tasted any different to normal cornflakes. And for lunch, I have got a chicken and tomato sandwich. This is on the gluten-free bread, and it's just the packaged chicken breast meat that I bought in my food shop. To be honest, the sandwich, you can't really tell, but the bread is tiny, so I'm not sure how much this is going to fill me up, but because I've got reactive hypoglycemia, I should be eating little and often anyway, so I'm just gonna have this for now. And then I'm going to a funeral this afternoon, so I'll have a snack before I go. I'm having a bit peckish now, so I'm just going to have a whisper now because very excitingly, these are gluten-free. I'm going to take some of these with me, some gluten-free breakfast biscuits. I have no idea how long I'm going to be out for, when I'm going to be home, so I'll pop a packet of them in my bag. There's a buffet at the funeral, so I may not be able to stick to it. I'm just going to try my best and see how it goes, basically. So yeah, I'm going to sign off from this for now. And if I do drink, I think I'll have wine because wine is gluten-free. Good morning. So we usually have a treat breakfast on the weekend, one day on the weekend, in pastry of some form, which I thought I would have to give up now that I'm trying to go gluten-free. Then I found these gluten-free pan of chocolates, so I'm going to give these a go for breakfast this morning. So far the gluten-free stuff I've tried has been fine, so I'm really hoping that these will be too. So these are just about to go in the oven for 9 minutes. Yeah, they look fine, fingers crossed. You can see they're not normal. Here's the baby. She seems to be enjoying hers. Let's give it a go. How is the Spence? Carrie's enjoying it. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that quite happily. So for lunch, I am having a hard-boiled egg sandwich. Oh, yeah, that's the one downside of this gluten-free bread is just falls apart. But then on the food shop they sent me stuff like that didn't have very good dates, so I don't know if that's adding to it or if that is just how the gluten-free bread is, but it tastes fine. So tonight's gluten-free feast, I've got chicken thighs, sweet potato, peppers, onions, tomatoes, and then this is olive oil, paprika, sea salt and garlic on it. Yeah, really looking forward to that. I put the chicken and sweet potatoes in for a little bit longer than all the veggie bits. and yeah, it looks amazing. I am going to make these pancakes for breakfast this morning. I was hoping that going gluten-free would help me lose weight, but I keep seeing all these like kind of treat things and I can't wait to try them. Pancakes! So yeah, I don't know how well that's going to go. Hopefully the novelty will wear off soon. What do you want with them?
Remember we said yesterday we can put my blueberries?
Yeah, are we going to do that?
And have breadsticks on them too.
Breadsticks? Oh, pancakes? That's weird. These look really good. I've got agave nectar and blueberries. I haven't actually checked the ingredients in agave nectar. I'm just assuming it's okay. Should probably check that now. 100% organic agave nectar. Yay, that's fine. Yeah, they look amazing. For lunch today, I've got some chicken, hard-boiled eggs, bit of Boursin cheese, the garlic and herb flavour one. There was no ingredients on the thing because I'd already got rid of the outer packaging. So I'm assuming it'll be wheat-free, as cheese. Carrots, cucumber, rocket, watercress, and spinach, tomatoes, and some balsamic glaze. Very healthy and very yummy. So tonight, the plan was to do a roast chicken dinner. And I just got the chicken out to cook it. Well, not just at all. A while ago I got the chicken out to cook it and it stunk. It smelled really rotten. It was in the date, but yeah, it just smelled disgusting. So we threw that out and ordered a McDonald's instead. So yeah, gluten-free McDonald's. They do the new veggie dippers, which I could have had, but to me that's just like not a proper McDonald's. It's expensive. A couple of veggie dippers, like that's basically veggie fingers. Rubbish. So I haven't opened it yet. So the fries are apparently gluten-free, and then I ordered a Big Mac with extra cheese, and I added some bacon, and I took the bun away. Let's see. That's like the most pathetic looking thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna put this on a plate now and see if I can make it look half decent. So there we have it. It looks better already on the plate. Yeah. I also got a chocolate milkshake because that's gluten-free. I was a bit disappointed because obviously the cheese melt dippers aren't gluten-free and they're just the ultimate. But yeah, I'm sure this will be nice. The milkshake's a treat even if this isn't. I really should get better at how I present my food. I didn't bother filming my lunch or breakfast today because it's just stuff I've had before, the cereal and then chicken and egg and stuff. But here's our tea tonight. We've got some Heck gluten-free sausages. I did these in my casserole dish with some onions, some tinned tomatoes, scrambled egg, and some potatoes which I've just part-boiled and then finished off in my Ninja air fryer on roast. So yeah, looks good. For my lunch today, I really fancied some scrambled egg. And I went a bit over the top. I did a lot of scrambled egg. I love tomato sauce on my scrambled egg, so that was a relief. There's no gluten in tomato sauce. I did panic. I was like, quick, check the instructions, the ingredients, but it was fine. So yeah, I've got some scrambled egg, tomato sauce, watercress, spinach and rocket, and some chicken, and I'm really looking forward to it. It looks amazing. I've made a roast dinner today. The gravy has gone quite lumpy. It's my first time trying gravy with corn flour, and the first thing I did was just poured the corn flour into the hot fat to make it the way I usually make gravy, and that didn't work. So this needs working on, but these, the corn flour Yorkshire puddings, look amazing. So yeah, really obviously haven't tried them yet, but happy with them for a first attempt. Yeah, it looks really good, happy with that. Bit of a random day to have a roast, Tuesday, but obviously my chicken was off on Sunday and I still had the veg to use, so I had a new shopping delivery today. I just cooked the chicken straight away so I could use the veg without wasting it. That cooked dinner was really nice, and even though the gravy looked lumpy, you couldn't feel or taste any of the lumps in it. So yeah, it was really, really nice. And I feel I'm bloated. I'm still getting bloated, but you know, it may take a while for all of that to stop. Or that could be related to time of the month, that type of thing, you know, where I am in my cycle. But yeah, normally after a cooked dinner, I feel like, you know, I gotta sit down and do nothing for a little while. But I didn't. That was really nice, really enjoyable, but really light. It didn't do me in. So yeah, that was a definite winner. And the Yorkshires were amazing. They were so fluffy and crispy and nice. I'm chuffed with that. Decided to try a different gluten-free bread because the ones that I've had, while they were fine to taste, they were just very crumbly, like you touch them and they fall apart. Yeah, I thought I would give this one a go. It looks amazing. It's gluten-free Tiger Bloomer. Got some of this popcorn left over from Christmas, Tesco chocolate orange popcorn, and I've checked the ingredients and this is gluten-free, which I'm very excited about because it is amazing. I'm gonna have to actually check to see if they do it throughout the year because this was like a Christmas one. Hopefully they've got it in store all year round because yeah, it's really nice. So I'm just gonna have a bowl of this now as a little snack because I just had that little chicken sandwich. The bread was nice, but it wasn't very fun. Excuse the presentation on this, I've just slopped it on. Tea tonight we have rice, a mixture of wild rice and normal long grain rice, and that is being served with the leftover chicken from yesterday's roast chicken dinner. And I bought a jar, it's quite a lazy tea, a jar of Tesco's own free from gluten-free, wheat-free, everything free chicken korma sauce. I know it's really nice. It did taste like it was missing something, so I added a bit of salt to it. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Nice, quick and easy tea. And it's completely gluten-free. Yay! Yeah, that background noise, that's like a peek into my life right there. Kids. So, tonight for tea, just a bit of a winging it type of thing. I did have on the menu chicken breast with new potatoes and butter and salad, but there we go. So these, they were starting to turn, so instead of just having them boiled, I boiled them a bit and then I put them in the Ninja on maximum crisp. They weren't quite done, so I put them in again and now I think they're over done. There we go. Carrots, chicken breast, and in here I've got some garlic and herb boursin cheese, some tomatoes, some grated cheddar cheese and some sea salt, and it looks amazing and it's completely gluten-free. I've stuck to gluten-free now for a week, so I thought I would film an update on how it's going, if I'm going to stick to it, the differences that it's made, that type of thing. I found it a lot easier than I expected to be honest. The only thing that I've really missed is bread, but I've tried various gluten-free breads. Most of them just fall apart when you touch them, but I have found one now, the Warburton's Tiger bread, and that I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's been a lot easier than I thought it would be. The downside I've found is that when I'm reaching for snacks now, I'm just constantly going for chocolate because there's no gluten in chocolate. That is my own fault though, because there are gluten-free crisps. I could be snacking on fruit. There is no need to be snacking on like unhealthy things. So that is just down to my own cravings for chocolate and stupidity. Weight wise, I've stayed exactly the same weight. If I'd been reaching for fruit as snacks, I probably would have lost weight. And to be honest, the amount of chocolate that I've eaten in the past week, and I had wine as well, I'm glad I haven't gained really. I could have quite easily gained, so maybe the cutting down on the bread and stuff has counteracted the weight gain from the other stuff. I'm definitely going to stick to it. I feel better. I don't feel amazing. It hasn't cured all of life's problems, but I'm 1 week in. I'm still a bit bloated. I'm still getting a few stomach cramps, but that could be down to the time in the month that I'm at. But there's like, I was saying to Spencer, it's really hard to explain, but like my stomach, I just feel healthy. Like it almost feels like there's a bit of a glow in my stomach. I feel healthy. I used to get this now and again before, very rarely, and I would notice it when I had it and I'd be like, oh, I feel good, I must have had a nice healthy meal or whatever. But now I'm assuming that this is probably just what normal people feel like. Like it's, yeah, I can't believe that most people actually feel this good inside. Like it's crazy, but yeah, it must just be what normal people feel like all the time. And I've started feeling like it the last couple of days, so I've definitely, towards the end of the week, I've definitely improved a lot more compared to the beginning of the week. So it's definitely going in the right direction. Definitely going to stick to it for the foreseeable. I haven't eaten out a lot though. I have had McDonald's without the bun, so that was fine. I did go down to the leisure centre yesterday morning. The plan was to have breakfast down there, and then I thought, like, because it's just like a sports centre, they don't do like much, they don't offer much down there, and I was like, I don't know what I can have. Normally if I have breakfast down there, I'd have a poached egg on toast. Can't have just a poached egg. But then I remembered they do gluten-free brownies, so I had my breakfast at home, and then when I went down there I just had a cuppa and a gluten-free brownie, so that wasn't too bad. I think most places will be quite adaptable, like a burger without the bun. That's going to be a good one to go for. Steak and chips, so it's not as if like I have to worry about cross-contamination. I'm not being that strict on it, so it should be quite easy really when eating out. It's just your smaller places that may be difficult, but yeah, I can always fall back on chips. So yeah, I think that's it really. Bowel movements, probably TMI. I'm normally quite regular. My routine did change a bit, and I was quite worried that I was going to become constipated because of the lack of fibre, but I seem to be back to normal now, so that's good. I used to eat Belvita breakfast biscuits for breakfast, so I've had to change that. So I'm having cereal now, which the reason I stopped having cereal was because I've got reactive hypoglycemia, and I always found that if I had cereal I would have a hypo shortly after. But this gluten-free cereal that I have, I don't seem to be having hypos, which is really good, because I always used to struggle with breakfast. That was my like breakfast school run. I'd normally get home from a school run and have a hypo, so that's really good that this cereal is actually keeping me from having hypos for now. So maybe cutting gluten out will actually be good for my reactive hypoglycemia too. I've had one hypo, I think, in the past week, which is really good for me. Like, I normally have at least one a day. With regard to like my joint pain and my aches and stuff, I haven't been struggling with it this week, but they are the things that come on and off. I don't always have them, so it's not going to be until long term that I can update on whether going gluten-free is helping with them. I am exhausted this week, so it hasn't helped with the fatigue. But then it's the first week back to school, so I think everybody is tired this week. So again, long term is going to be when I'll be able to speak about that as well. But so far, so good. And this is definitely something that I am going to continue for the foreseeable. If there's anything you want to know about my gluten-free journey, let me know. Any videos that you want me to film, I'm up for doing it. Hopefully this video was quite good insight, like sharing some of my meals and stuff. I didn't share every single meal. Sometimes I've had repeats, like what I eat in the evening. If there's leftovers, I'll have for lunch the next day. I'll quite often have the same lunch a couple of days in a row. Most mornings I've had the breakfast, so I haven't shown every single meal, but hopefully I've shown a fair chunk of them for you to get a good idea of what you can eat on this. If there was gluten in every single bar of chocolate, it would have been a different story, because I'm a chocoholic. But because, you know, just your plain chocolate bars are fine, it's been completely fine. I'm not one for sticking to things, so I am surprised. If the updates suddenly stop, it might be because I've fallen off the wagon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.